Alright, guys. I have no idea why I'm stuck inside on a day like this. But here we are. Luckily enough, I'm actually able to continue from exactly where we left off in pre-season, coming up against Norwich. Our second game of pre-season. Basically yesterday, when I had to come to that abrupt end, to explain it to you guys. Firstly, I do apologise about that. It doesn't usually happen on my channel. I'm pretty good usually with timekeeping. I planned yesterday on going to spend some time with my family, and I was going to stay at their house last night, which I did, but I didn't actually plan on going up there until the evening. And then, for whatever reason, all of a sudden we decided we were going to go up, literally as I just started this game yesterday. So I had to abruptly end the stream, which isn't ideal, but thankfully my Xbox saved my progress and we can just crack on exactly from where we left off yesterday. So it's not ideal, and I do apologise for those of you who were in that stream yesterday and we're just getting into it. You know, we'd just done one game of pre-season. We'd just signed Matty Willock as well.
And there's a new man in between the posts today.
Yeah, and here is a keeper that likes.
And yeah, like I say, I know it's not ideal, but it doesn't usually happen on the channel. It's very rare. Sometimes I have to come to a bit of an end, but it's never really, you know, like halfway, not even halfway through a game, but literally just as I'm about to get into another game. It was probably more frustrating for me than it was for those of you watching, because I was really getting into it and I really wanted to get like pre-season finished yesterday, but hopefully we can do that today. Like I said, it's so bloody nice outside, but in fairness, I've just had a bit of a walk, so I have enjoyed some sun today, and I might have a little break later on and come back again later on. Now, if you just bear with me 2 seconds, I've got the dog upstairs with me, but if he's upstairs, he's only allowed in my room. I just need to quickly go and shut the other doors. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. I actually can't see where he's gone. Mate, can you come and sit here? Yeah, you know. Don't think he's having any of it. Sorry about that. I've got a little Frenchie, and the thing is, what I find with French bulldogs, well, with Oscar in particular, he you know, you have like dogs that are just either really well behaved or really naughty behaved. Oscar is like a bit of both. He can be an absolute angel. He can be brilliant, and then all of a sudden, he just kind of lets himself down, and has an episode like rip something up or something like that. So we just have to not take any chances with him, because he can be good. He can be really good. It's usually when you're like, oh, I've left the I don't know, oh, I've left the living room door open, so Oscar's had the run, and you worry then, you're like, oh no, I bet he's done something, bet he's ripped the carpet or something, and you come back and he's not actually done anything. It's usually those when you panic more, whereas like, when we leave him and we're like, yeah, Oscar, he'll be fine with the run of the house, we come back home and he's made an absolute mess of it. It's always one of those, it's where you like misjudge it, but anyway. That was a bad foul, to be fair.
The referee says free kick.
I think he'd love to shoot, but he can't from this angle. Got to get a good ball into the box.
And they get it away.
Well done.
Marco Stiepermann. Thompson.
Excellent header away, well done.
Swift. And it's Thompson.
It is hot. How is everybody doing today though? Let me know your reason for not being out in the sun today. What are you guys up to? Or maybe you're out in the sun in your garden and watching the stream there. I mean, that's sounds bloody good to me, that. No, you know what the thing is with me is it's if I'm not doing anything, then I will be streaming regardless of the weather. Obviously I'll take a bit of time later on, in a couple of hours maybe, and go sit out in it for a bit, but I've chilled in it a bit this morning. I've had a bit of sun. I feel like I know there are people that like don't like the sun. There are people that love winter and stuff, and I kind of get that. I do get that in a way, but I feel like the sun just makes everybody happy. I feel like when you know it's sunny, I feel like everybody just wants to get out into it. It's like, I feel like it's actually just good for you. Good for your mood. I can't believe you've just missed that, Nelson. And he has missed that, like... You would think that would be a certain goal, especially from the main man. Not quite. Not quite at all.
Harris. Swift. Fran Merida. Here's the shot. The chance did open up for that kind of shot.
If you don't have a go.
Thank you guys who are liking the stream on Twitter and retweeting it on there and stuff. Really appreciate that. Rubier, I think.
Marco Stiepermann. Walsh. And now Thompson.
Those others of you who have done so as well. Appreciate the support, guys. I really do. It's tough times right now. It's hard to play a game that's sort of dying, and I've already said now that I'm completely done with Ultimate Team until FIFA 20 comes out. Now I do have EA access, and one thing I will be doing is I'm actually cancelling all my memberships because I do plan on getting a new Xbox up on FIFA 20. I nearly said FIFA 12 then. Upon FIFA 20 coming out, I will be getting a brand new Xbox. Despite people telling me to wait on because it's likely that another console will be released next year, I'm not too fussed. I don't really care about having the latest console. This one that I've got now, I've had it for about 5 or 6 years, I think. It's just the original Xbox One. It's done well. It really has done well, to be fair. It's been some places, I'm telling you. I'm trying to think, how many houses have I moved since I've had this? Let me have a quick think. Oh, unlucky Harris. Was the house that I had where I had it. Then I moved out with my mum for a bit just after my parents split up, and yeah, I had it there. It then went back to my dad's house, which was the original house that I had it at. Then another house. 4, 5. I'm pretty sure my Xbox is on its sixth house, 6th or 7th house right now, which is mental. I've moved so much in the past couple of years, guys. This hopefully is it. This last house is hopefully it. Which reminds me, I'll be giving you guys a bit of an up-to-date sort of house tour kind of thing. We've done a bit of renovating with the garden. My mum's partner Pete is actually out there right now as we speak, doing even more work on the garden. Bless him. He's a little bit garden proud at the minute, Pete, because he's done a lot of work on it. Like, it's given us so much. Our garden was already massive, and what he's knocked down now at the back, it's given us so much more. He's kept all the trees at the back because save the planet and all that. But no, it's really. But he's got rid of like all these overgrown kind of like bush type things basically. And it looks great. It really looks great. But I'm looking forward to showing you guys that actually. When I get round to it, when I get round to doing another vlog. Oscar, you just scared me. You just literally, out of nowhere, just dived on my bed.
In the group stage.
He's alright though, he's chilling. Trying to keep him inside because it's actually cooler in the house. We have this like air purifier thing that's an air conditioner as well, which is pretty good. So we have like a fan basically, but it purifies all the air, which is good if you have hay fever, which literally all of us here suffer with really badly. So it's done us good. It's amazing actually. We have an app for it, and it tells you like what the air quality is like in the room and in the house, obviously. So yeah, it's actually miles cooler in my house than what it is outside. So I'm trying to keep the dog out of it for a bit. He's been outside a bit, but I think it's just too hot for them, isn't it, when it's like this, really? I say like this, like all of you guys are watching from the UK. I mean, I know I have quite a few of you guys that live all over, really.
It was a pretty comfortable one.
But yeah, it's a bit too hot for him today.
Club to join.
Ooh, Lacazette on the move to Liverpool. What?
That we expect to be offered.
You would hate to see it. You would hate to see it unless you're a Liverpool fan. Imagine that. I wouldn't even swap. I wouldn't even do a swap with like Firmino for Lacazette. I really wouldn't. I rate Lacazette especially in a side where he has the right kind of support. Do you know what I mean? Oof. This has been a rather boring pre-season friendly. I know it is just a pre-season friendly, but sometimes there's a little bit of excitement, you know. There's been none so far, except that Nelson Oliveira chance that he absolutely fumbled. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Out of all of my players going in on a one-on-one, he is one that I would the utmost trust more than anybody else. I was shocked to see that go wide. Enter Harry.
Good tackle. And they do need an injection of fresh enthusiasm from the bench. Corner played into the middle. Still heading for goal.
He did well to get to the ball first. The best.
Guys, I just want to say thank you for rendering off badgering me to sign certain players and all that kind of stuff. I don't mind suggestions, don't get me wrong, but I've really thought this career mode out well, you know, so I have a lot of things planned already, and basically I know what I'm doing, and I appreciate any advice, but please don't get pissy with me when I don't, you know, sign the player that you want me to sign. Do you know what I mean? Not everybody's like that, but I have had a couple. Go on, Nelson. I think with that, he's got to come off. That's 3 chances he's had. And he's absolutely butchered each one, massively.
Well, they've decided to make a change. There's activity down there amongst the substitutes.
Off you pop, Nelson. Let's see if Carl Lafferty can do any better.
And that'll be a throw. Leitner. Walsh.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going out again and doing stuff so I can do more vlogs on the channel. I've got a holiday coming up in September, which I'll be vlogging. A baby shower a little bit before. I have to say, we haven't had the best of pre-seasons yet. Wow, almost from bad to worse. Well done, Fran Merida.
James Morrison. Kyle Lafferty. He's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception, made it look easy actually.
I feel like he didn't have the right kind of support.
And McLean gives it away. Kyle Lafferty. Morrison. Guided through. Can find some space here on the flanks. Cleared away by the defender. Spaced across the ball now.
Unlucky.
That's really well done. Good defending. And the manager deciding to go for it and bring on a new player. Defended well. He can put them in front.
That had to be it.
The first goal of
The man with the captain's armband for the day, Fran Merida.
but it's the team that have looked the
He's not quite my captain, but only because of Liam Moore. If we didn't have Liam Moore,
they will expect the opposition to
Fran would be my captain. Absolutely.
He took a chance to get in there and the ball just fell perfectly for him. Couldn't miss.
He's definitely my vice captain.
Effort, but you have got to be in the positions, haven't you, to miss them? The old saying goes.
Matty Willett coming on.
Well, the team that are in front are going to try and keep in front with a change here. A player being brought on from the bench. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Now McLean. Naismith. Well, there was an opening.
That is not troubling us.
Kyle Lafferty.
Go on, Miete.
It's going to be
Unlucky.
throw here. I think the coach will be considering his options on the bench.
Have some other options. Right, we're going to go right back. Willock. Oh,
Fran Merida.
good to bring Willock on actually and see what he can
Well, it was easy on the
achieve.
eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against.
Or the crowd sensing that their side's running out of time here. They need something to happen soon.
Well, we're down to the last minute here. Well, the opposition have got to come out and get them. They can't let them just play their ball around in their own half like this.
Here we go.
Chunk of added time here, 3 minutes.
Oh, he's not quite got the pace, has he, anymore?
Very little time to go. Another goal would wrap it up. They're torn between going for goal. Lafferty!
And that is what Lafferty can do. Needed a bit more power, but that is his threat.
Moritz Leitner. Naismith.
And there we go.
That confirms it. Victory for Reading.
First pre-season
Proud of this result and the way they achieved it.
victory.
With the blend of decent defending but really high quality attacking.
Yeah, I mean, it's swashbuckling at times, isn't it? The way they poured forward, and the opposition just couldn't handle them.
Let's go. McCleary's move to Grasshopper is broken down. Oh dear. going to accept those offers for Sam and Mark. Yeah, I think it's just Matty that we're missing at the minute. I'm sorry that I'm playing all of these pre-season games. It's just that I want to see where my squad is at. There are a lot of players that have come back on loan from that first season that I haven't seen yet, and I want to see more from them. Yeah, I think it'd be fair to possibly play. It'll have to be Moxie, isn't it? I think, and we can play Blackett there then. He's not the best Moxie, but he fills in and he does an okay job when he does fill in. And then for the banter, we'll start David Myler. See where he's at. I think. Well, we've started Brewster. We've started Oliveira. I'm going to give a start to Lafferty. And just switch the bench up a little bit. We need a centre back, which is going to be this guy. And a full back, or another centre. Yeah, he'll do, I think. We'll see what happens. There's not really a position, I think, that's worrying me.
Well, the players getting fitter game by game. It's the third round of matches in this European International Cup, this pre-season tournament.
Yeah, we're getting into the swing of things now. We've seen some
Let's go.
pretty entertaining football so far. Hoping for more of the same here.
Now, we picked up an L in the first pre-season game. In that second pre-season game, we just scraped a win. So I would like, not for a draw, but for a good, comfortable win now.
It's a system that the Netherlands used to use.
Would go down nicely.
Really, they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
It's a great understanding here. Good.
Oh my days.
Well, sometimes these opportunities can come too early.
Wow.
Maybe this is one of them.
Yeah, maybe just caught cold there. Wasn't expecting the chance to land at his feet and made a mess of it.
Might have to start being worried about my strikers.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Chance for the cross. Looking to win it back. Testing his technique under pressure. Gonna try one now. Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. That's going to be a corner. In goes the corner. The defenders managed to get in the way there. And now the shot. He's blocked that well. Palmer. With good vision. To finish it off. Really good defending. If he hadn't touched it, it was a goal.
Now, one of the keepers thanking him for that bit of closing down by his defender.
Good distance to the clearance then. Palmer. Good defensive clearance there. Zatolahi. Palmer. Now, can he take them on? Nice interplay between the two of them. He's had a go here. The shot gets blocked. Zatolahi. Here's Ito. Put into the middle. Oh, that's good defending. Well, that's gone behind for a corner.
Well, it's been a dire game so far, but the fans entertaining themselves with this Mexican wave.
Corner played in. Defended well. Shots on here. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it.
Sorry, I have to keep my mic, guys. My mum's partner's just chatting to me on and off in a minute, but he will be leaving soon, so
First touch was poor.
I'll be able to
Free kick given.
keep it unmuted.
Cleared away by the defender.
Hasn't quite learned the concept of what it means when I say I'm streaming.
Well, keep the crosses coming in. I'm sure in the end we'll letting the shot go. And it's a corner now.
I'm impressed with this young goalkeeper, to be honest, at the minute.
Swung in. Great defending right on the line.
Woof. That was good defending off the line. I think it was Tyler.
In goes the corner. Kyle Lafferty. And a crack.
And he's in there again, Tyler Blackett. I think this could be his season, you know. I really do.
He's got his shot off now. They blocked it then. It's a good place to win the ball
Oh,
here.
wow. Come on, guys.
At all. It's Atolahi.
Yeah, I think I'm going to let Myler go. Fanofa comes in for him.
He's presented the ball to the opposition.
I don't really see what he offers to the side anymore.
Strong challenge. David Myler. Slipping it through.
Having said that, that was a decent pass through to Lafferty. Weak effort at goal. Easily pushed away by the Genk goalkeeper.
Looking to use the full width of the pitch.
Blackett is just not quite dealt with it, to be fair. I thought he had that under control. That was good from Watson in the end.
Well away from the danger zone. Here's the chance.
Oh, great goal. What a goal, actually.
But in it went.
He's hit that well.
Just touched in.
Really well.
Goalkeeper absolutely beaten.
It's Casey Palmer, actually, who's really at fault there. Giving it away.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
There's nothing wrong with the pass to him, but he didn't get to it. Well, this is why we play pre-season, so I can see who looks good and sharp and who possibly needs a loan or to be sold, where our issues are.
The threat here.
Weaknesses. Not really issues, just weaknesses.
Maybe next time.
It's a bit too early, I think, for a substitution yet. We'll actually wait until we had 45 minutes. In fairness to Myler, he's not really played badly.
Being closed down here.
And he has been quite strong in the midfield, just
A chance to break away now.
too slow now.
And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
But it could be worth, you know, not transfer listing him, but seeing if somebody comes in with an offer But if nobody does, then maybe just keep him around just to fill in, you know, if and when needed.
Trying to find an opening, not panicking.
Could help us rest some of the more important players in the team. I am now home alone, guys, so I don't have to worry about muting my microphone, which is just bliss. I'm always kind of on edge because, I don't know, sometimes like my mum's partner just kind of, you know, just chat shit basically, and it's like, you guys don't want to hear it, and I'm always waiting for, he shouts quite a lot as well, like not at anyone, but he's a very loud he's a very loud person. So like, it's just
from the lad, got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central.
It's just awkward sometimes. It's just awkward, but I'm looking forward to really getting, you know, making some legway into pre-season. I need to focus a little bit more though, because my passing's really been off key. Really off key, and that's just cost me a goal, and the only person I can blame there are none of my players but myself. Absolutely. What a disappointing pre-season we have had.
Restarting at 2-0. David Myler. A timely challenge. He made that look like
And I know I've done a lot of squad rotation, but still expect better.
Well, in these circumstances, he's got to take that chance.
And that is woeful.
It's going to lift the team that's already ahead, and I think they're going to go on and win this now.
Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. It's Liverpool who've been in the transfer market.
They've got him.
Had this target for some time, and they
Wow. Liverpool out here signing Alex Lacazette.
50 million quid.
I think I would cry if that happened IRL. I really would. 50 million as well. That's not bad, actually. It's not bad. But then, in this day and age, would you say Lacazette was worth a bit more than that? I'd push up to 60, I think, for Lacazette. Isn't that what Lukaku cost Man United? Was that like 60-something million? I can honestly say Swift is one of few players that actually looks sharp this pre-season. I've also been impressed with Watson, my new backup right back, who was out on loan last season. I can't quite remember where, but he's come back in. He's actually playing today in this game, and he's been okay. He's been okay.
Nelson Oliveira.
I've really expected more from Nelson. Well in, Myler, well in. Give him some support, guys. Zatalahi.
And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one.
Hi. Hello, Zane. Your earphones aren't working. I hope the sound's okay in the stream.
The referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside.
Yeah, we'll bring on McIntyre.
And now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game.
Oh, my charger isn't working. Phone charger only, don't worry. Well, that's a good point though. I need to check that the laptop is charging. Otherwise the stream would just die and I'd be gutted. I'd be like, wait, what?
It's Watson.
I apologise about these performances, guys. But it is just pre-season. But I just don't like losing. I don't like losing at the best of times, and pre-season is no exception for me.
Seen their team put the opposition under the cosh for a good while now, looking for a goal.
Corner's taken. Keeper up well to punch the corner. Wants to hit it now. And they get it away.
It looks like we've got no players in the box. That's what it looks like. Like, we're having a corner at 2-0 down, and we're not even bothering to get anybody up there.
That's gone out for a throw-in. Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when. Good forward play from them. But poor play at the end of a promising move. They've lost the ball and the counter.
Oh, that was poor. That was a bad pass at a really good point as well. That was a really good opportunity. Gone begging.
He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception.
I feel like we've come into it now. I feel like we're looking a little bit more sharpish now.
Spotted well by the defender, cut it out.
Too little, too late though, isn't it?
Swift. We see so often the impact of substitutes. We're going to see a substitution here. Ito.
Was that not a foul? Okay.
Room now out on the wing. And a crack! Very, very close. Just past the post.
Let's just finish this because we're fucked in this game anyway.
McIntyre. Swift. Could pull one back here. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick.
Unreal. Unreal. Our attack has been really poor so far this pre-season. Really, really poor. Really disappointed. Considering that was the main area that I've strengthened. New wingers, new midfield. Like attacking midfielders as well. So yeah, disappointing. Very disappointing pre-season.
They can be quick on the break now. Here's Ito. Badly
Oh, that
timed.
was silly.
Can we book for that? It's definitely a yellow in the mind of the referee, definitely.
Well, I think it unquestionably was. I mean, on another day, he might have got a red for that. It was a really dangerous challenge.
Cleared away by the defender. We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90.
Well done.
Nelson Oliveira.
Go on, Nick Powell.
He's in.
Good goal. Good goal. Too little, too late, but good goal.
Players some consolation, but not much. They want to get back for the kickoff because they have got this goal. Now they're just one down, but time is really ticking on.
He took that really well, to be fair. He was my iffy signing as well. I mean, we got him on a free, but I thought he's a bit like... He's one of those players that just comes across a little bit dead sometimes. It's like he has his moments, but
Could have been the pass.
like just fizzles. Do you know what I mean? Just fizzles out.
Partially away from
But that was a good goal.
across the ball now. Anticipated.
He took
the
it
direction
really
of the
well.
pass and was able to intervene.
It was like knowing that he didn't have the pace to beat the next man, so taking that shot, and he had to make that shot count, and he did. So that's one positive to take from what was a really disappointing match, and what so far has been a really disappointing pre-season, I have to say. We attackingly, we just don't really seem good. We don't seem sharp attackingly at all. You can look at the fact that we conceded 2 goals, whatever. Why aren't we scoring any? That's my main concern. Up until Nick Powell come on, obviously. Alright, so Mark McNulty has been sold for 2.150 million. I think that means that we're done in pre-season after this game. I don't think we have... Oh, right, no, we made the semi... We somehow made the semi-final. Wow. Okay. I don't know how that's happened, but it's happened. So, yeah, we're into the semi-final. And trying to choose a side to play in this semi-final is going to be hard, because I can't really say that many players have impressed me this pre-season. Why is Sam Bolduc still at this club? Why is he still here? I'm going to give him a training session in hope that he can improve a little bit, and then somebody will want No, he's not. I don't hate Sam. I don't. But I have... I need better. I need better than Sam Baldock. However, at the current rate at the rate that my strikers are currently playing, my current strikers, that is, can't really say they've been much better. An offer for Danny Loader again. We are going to accept that. We are going to accept that. Boom, here we are. Jay Rodriguez has signed for Hoffenheim. What's the other one? Oh, Argentina. But replace the unavailable player just for this match. Yeah, I thought I had some games coming up. Actually. Some international games coming up myself, have I not? Oh yes, I have, yeah. Group stage. And then friendlies. So after those last 2 group stage games, I will be deciding whether I continue with Northern Ireland or not. But yeah, standard now. Standard Liège. I think it is. Pretty sure it is. It is. We'll stick with Emmy. See, part of me is tempted to sign another centre-back because I just feel like it's kind of needed. I'm going to have a look at what I've got available in here. I need to go through that as well. That scouting is players who... I don't have a centre-back on here. Yeah, players who can... now, he can cover centre-back, to be fair. Wouldn't be bad. That could be a shout. Players who are on the last 12 months of their contracts. We'll have a quick look at these. And then I think I might go in for Sam Hutchinson, to be honest. David De Gea, imagine us signing him on a free. Is he related to Bakary Sagna? Where is Bakary Sagna these days? Did he go back to France in the end? Or is he in Turkey now? I know. I think Gael Clichy currently plays for a Turkish side beginning with B that I can't quite... I can vaguely see the name, but I can't quite think of the proper name. Do you know what? I can see them, but I can't quite... The name is like there, but I can't... Is it like Barkspur or something like that? I'm pretty sure Gael Clichy was there last time I checked, anyway. And yeah, we're keeping tabs on these guys because they would be good additions. I can remove these from the report actually because the reports are complete on all of these. Okay, we'll keep my Kilo on there because he's got 7 days remaining. So having a look at that, I could bring in Sam Hutchinson. I do like I'm a sucker for a good versatile player. I really am. And I love the fact that he can cover the central midfield for me. And also play centre back as well. That's really, it's just really handy, I think, to having a player. He's 29 years of age, 72 rated, so I think he'd be a good addition to the side personally. then we have the option to get him on a free. So I just think, like, is it worth splashing out now? 1.5 and 2.350. But he would be a good addition to the side. So, if we offer 1.5 million, can we get him? Which is quite cheap, to be fair, for Hutchinson. They won't let him go for 1.850 and a selling clause of 5% of the fee. Okay, I will accept that. As long as it's within range of what's suggested, I really don't care. Currently on 17k, so let's take him up to 20 and give him a bonus of 55, I was going to suggest. Brilliant, we've got him. We've only gone and got him. There we go. Welcome to the side, Sam Hutchinson. Also tempted to go and get Dom Telford. I really am. I just think we've got Nelson Oliveira, who's struggling a little bit this pre-season. I've got Kyle Lafferty, who is a striker, but can also cover out wide. And I think I might be using Lafferty in those positions quite a bit. And then I have Brewster. And then I'm not really interested in anybody after Brewster. So in any other striker. So I kind of have two out-and-out strikers in Brewster and Oliveira. And even though Lafferty is registered as a striker, he could be featuring quite a bit this season out wide. So I could even bring in Dom Telford. If I struggle to give him, he's a good, when you think of he's a good prospect for the future. So I could bring him in, and if it is come January, I'm struggling to give him game time, we just loan him out. We set up a loan offer for him. Do you know what I mean? So I just think he would be, because he's so cheap. He's so cheap. And a good young talent. So I think that's what we're going to do, guys. See, Akpom's really one for next season. If I can get into Europe, I want to get Akpom, because come then, you'll have Nelson Oliveira, who's coming towards the end of his career, Lafferty as well. So they aren't going to have many seasons left. So if we get into Europe, I'm taking Akpom with me. And likewise with Hakimi. Hakimi's somebody I want to look at going into the next season, not this season, going into season 3. Rudd, I'm keeping tabs on in case things don't really work out with Emiliano, not Emiliano Martinez, but with Vito Manone even, who's currently out on loan. Now he's going to be coming back whenever his loan expires. I currently have 3 goalkeepers. I've got Emmy, and I've got Sam Walker, and then another young goalkeeper. That young goalkeeper looks okay, but I don't think he's obviously quite ready for a big challenge. Sam Walker's okay, but I think Manone could be a little bit, better just for now. But if Manone is going to take his time and coming back, then I could bid for this guy in January maybe. Matt Grimes is somebody, again, hopefully for the next season, I think. Manquillo, coming towards the end of his contract. We're going to keep scouting him, hopefully get him on a free for next season. Likewise with Moutinho, try and get him next season. I think the wages are going to be a problem again. Probably have to get into European football so we get a higher finish and stuff for us to get him. Telford, I would like to try and sign him in a second. Towel, I think could be a good addition if I lose some more midfielders. Do you know what I mean? Leroy Fer as well. Again, these guys are all going to be available to approach upon the last 12 months of their contract if they don't get snapped up now. I am going to, last but not least, make a bid for Dom Telford. 550k to 890k. This is what I mean. I think things through quite a lot, and I'm not just thinking about now, I'm thinking about the next seasons. I'm thinking about players that I know are kind of old and positions that, you know, we need to start to look at now. Definitely a transfer fee of 550k. $710. Now the max did say 890, so I will accept that because it's in between my guidelines. And again, if we can bring him to the club now, I don't think he will expect much game time, which could work out quite well for us. And then we've got really good depth then, signing this guy. Rotation, I think. He's happy with that. That's okay then. A 5-year deal, brilliant. Love a player that wants to commit to us. Don't want a release clause at all. So he's currently on 4k. I'm gonna offer him, I think, 14 or 15k, and then a 40k signing bonus. There you go. I've kind of mastered this now. I'm now like the master of negotiations. So there we go. 2 brand new players inside. And I'm actually debating debuting both of them in this game. So we'll stick with Emi there. Stick with Yidam. We're going to go for Elphick and Hutchinson. I don't want him as captain, he's literally just come into the side. We'll give that to Merida for now. Okay. Where is... why can't I see him? Ronaldo, there he is. I might even put somebody else on there.
Well, it may be a pre-season tournament, but semi-finals are always exciting. This is the European International Cup, of course.
Yeah, a lot at stake here, Martin, which is a departure from my day when you could get fit away from the glare of publicity, but these boys have put on a good show so far.
Today for you, it's Standard Liège against Reading.
I have no idea how we made it. No idea how we've made it into the semis.
This is the starting lineup today. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players.
Oof, unlucky. That was almost a bit of brilliance.
We'll wait and see.
Reading are ready to go with this lineup. And again, we're going to see this shape up as a
Oh, that was poor in the end.
So similar.
Yeah, they are similar, and you do see this so often these days. Two really popular attacking shapes, so interesting how it pans out.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure.
That was poor.
Some options.
We had this in these other games, like the passing.
Marcelo Gonzalez. The shot's on. But when you're a forward and you come into a new club, you know from your own experience, Alan, you want to make a good start. Here's his chance.
Oh, for God's sake. I hate that. You can see where you want to go, and it just gets screwed. Last minute. Good interception, but how are you going to lose it so carelessly?
Been talking to him about, and a new signing today with that in mind, I guess.
Yeah, I thought they'd looked a bit short, a bit flat actually.
Quite easily one of the most frustrating things to see.
Player as well.
It's carelessness.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
Well done. Let's go.
Trying to thread a pass through.
Honestly, so frustrating.
Marcelo Gonzalez attacking now.
Good save. Oh, penalty. Oh, offside. Oof. I was a little bit worried then. I was going to say it would have been a harsh penalty, I think.
Well, not surprisingly, those fans convinced it was a penalty.
And the fans thought it was. That's what I mean. That's why I was a bit confused. There was a lot of booing, so I was like, booing for an offside, really?
Break quickly when they get possession. Still progressing on the break. Coach is very disappointed because he could see the potential, as we could see from the commentary position. But possession lost now. Nelson Oliveira. James Morrison. Taking on the defenders. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Read the play well to intercept.
Very poor. Very, very poor at the minute. What is going on?
He's got a strong shot, we know that, but not his best effort.
Sam Hutchinson. Excellent vision.
Better.
Can really get at the opposition here. Well, the referee might go back and speak to the offender there, but he's let the play go on with the advantage rule. James Morrison. And shoots! Shot blocked here.
Oh, Barrow.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Basogog!
Great goal. We are fucked, I'm telling you. We're really playing terrible this pre-season.
Want to get off to a quick start, and he's certainly done that.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0.
I remember one thing that was on my mind was the fact that if I do let McCleary go, which I'm trying to at the minute, I need to get a replacement in for him. Another winger.
Danger was looming large. They've got themselves back on the ball. I think any football fan will say, when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it because it quite often meant you got a few more chances in the box with the bounce of the ball and what have you.
Well, here comes the support. James Morrison. Shot on!
Oh.
No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
I don't know what we're doing. I genuinely couldn't tell you what we're doing at the minute. We're not playing well. It's going to be a tough season because it's our first season in the Premier League, obviously, after winning the championship, but it's going to be a tough one, I think. I really do.
It's in.
And it's getting hammered.
Got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Just widen the margin.
I need to remember to invest into some youth players as well at some point. Some scouts even. To bring some youth players in.
This is an exercise in patience.
Start to develop some. Oh, that's poor. That's really poor not to finish there. Really poor. You've got to do better than that in that position.
What about this for a shot? It's a good effort, not far away, but at the moment
It was worth a go.
If they keep on playing like they are and creating those kind of chances, they've got a great chance.
This is the worst pre-season I've ever had.
really to read
I have to say.
the pass. Trying to turn over the play here. Christian Bassogog. And now the shot.
Block.
Referee's given a corner. In goes the corner. It is
And a save, well done.
the goalkeeper. He'll catch them all day. This has been a most disappointing first half of the semi-final. And the scoreline shows I don't know whether they've got it in them to turn it around in the second half.
It's been the gap between the two sides has been surprisingly big, and only one winner for me now.
Just back in a quick minute, guys. Just give me a sec.
So here we go. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Bassogog! And he knocks in the goal. Well, he's done it. What a great moment to score on his debut for his new club.
Well, you always want to get off to a quick start, and he's certainly done that.
Steered through. It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Defended well. What about this for a shot? It's a good
Oh dear.
far away, but at the moment, really it's not good
Sorry.
enough.
Well, if they keep on playing like they are and creating that...
You know, I've actually got like my window open. And it's not even like cold air, that it's actually warm air that's coming into the house. It's
And here we go.
Crazy.
The referee's blown his whistle.
I feel like it'd be colder with the window shut.
Nelson Oliveira.
Come on.
He's got his shot off now.
Quality. That is absolutely quality, Barrow. Well done, you. That was amazing.
Very good goal. I think they were a bit caught out because that's supposed to be his weaker foot, and the defender just switched off for a moment.
Yeah, look at the way he did take it. Maybe he's been working on that weaker side on the training ground.
Such a class.
Start the
That was.
2-1. Christian Bassogog. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. This could be it.
Here we go.
They can't stop him. Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. It's a corner.
Looking better.
Corner played in. Oh, that's good defending. Fran Merida. Not too much time for extra touches here. Shots on here.
Nelson's been so poor.
Said he went for strength.
Nothing wrong with the connection either.
Let's see what you're made of, Ronaldo. This is the player that was brought back during one of those, you know, when you scout a superstar thing from the catalogue. This was who was brought back to me, so...
There's no doubt that Milan...
I think this is the first time I've actually played him.
...kind of player that he is, and they've decided... And the ball's in, it's a goal!
Wow.
Got another one. What a debut this is. 2 goals for him.
Oh, confidence has never been a problem for this boy, and it served him well out there.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Made the tackle. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
It's a shame because Barrow just gave us a really good chance.
Nelson Oliveira.
Honestly.
Cut that out with some sharp movement. Shot on!
Oh, wow.
But
Yeah, I get him off.
off the radar. Substitution time.
Actually been terrible.
Won it back with an interception. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, he's picked his pocket there, and he's away with the ball.
Honestly, people don't understand what streaming means in this household. It's cool. I don't mind. Come on, some support, some support. No, well done actually.
And here's the shot. Chance
Unlucky.
his second goal of the match.
Brewster and Barrow linking up nicely then.
Determined not to be beaten a second time.
Yeah, I think he was
Looking a bit
disappointed
better.
he got beaten the
Bit
first,
sharper.
so, made amends there.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. He's got support here. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man.
Whew.
It's a strange miss, that one, Alan, because he looked as though he was going for accuracy. It was totally inaccurate in the end.
Well, it just adds a bit of flair to the midfield.
Well, the manager
Refresh and
is
pace.
going to make the change, and they are going to try.
Absolutely. Brilliant ball. Go on.
In with a chance. Saw the goal.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Steered in very classily.
Barrow, good run. Ronaldo. We saw what he could do then.
Doubled up here with his second goal.
I wanted to pass because I wasn't sure if to trust, you know, Ronaldo's shooting when I hadn't really seen it, and I saw Barrow making the run and I thought if I can pick him out, I know he's not going to let me down. And he didn't. And it was a nice pass as well. We were perhaps a little bit lucky with it. Maybe it was poor defending, but I'll take it. Unlucky, unlucky.
And the referee's given the free kick.
Ah.
Challenges for the
Lucky
ball.
Brewster.
Cleared the ball. And that will be a throw. It's time for some fresh legs here. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. Defending strongly there and making sure the
Christ.
cross didn't get into the danger area. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Spaced across the ball now. I think the opposition looked as though they believed they'd get through them, but they haven't, and now they can get on the ball and play. And it's a shot now!
Good save.
Still, as we are on this, with good vision. Good cross into the near...
Oh, no way. No way.
Just won't lie down, will they?
Come on, you Oz.
Back on
Wow, Brewster.
Reading, who've broken through in that attack.
And Ronaldo with the ball in.
from that left
Wow.
side.
It's where they
I
look
love it.
dangerous.
You love to see it. You love to see it. Woohoo! Yes, kid. Go on. Let's get that on record.
You have to say
That is one for Twitter, that.
it's been splendid.
You love to see it.
Coming and got there first. Throw in
I
here.
don't think it's saved. Are we recording it or not? I think I might have missed it now.
Kyle Lafferty. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. I think the coach will be considering his options on the bench. Only 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the scores are still level. Fran Merida. Now here's a chance from winning the ball.
Ah, yeah, they've both come through now. They were just late.
He's got it away,
That's cool.
and that's what you have to do.
Oh, you're taking it out of play, Barrow.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
That was a foul, that was, on Ronaldo.
A real problem if he loses the ball.
Oh, what a noise they're making. Not long left. They're begging their team to get a goal.
This looks like it could be Brewster's season after all.
Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. On to the attack. Still trying to get the goal that will win them the match.
Oh, lucky Ronaldo.
Keeper from that through ball. Well, penalties on the agenda here.
Panos, panos, panos. And I am terrible at them with panos.
And this is the first penalty here.
Nice.
Pressure on.
I've got a feeling he's going straight with this.
A slightly
No.
risky approach there with the stutter, but the goal stands. So it's his turn now from the spot.
Oh, he's missed it. Fuck. Did not expect Fran Merida to miss it. I knew with that one.
Yellow card with that stutter, but the goalkeeper saved it anyway. Ready to go.
Lafferty, get
Fine
in.
penalty
Thank
from
you.
him in these circumstances.
Alright, we've each missed one now, so. Can we save it? Come on, Emmy. It's got to be left. Oh, yes.
Save. Up it
And he
comes
does.
for the penalty.
Oh. Now we've got to save this.
That's a good
Oh, he
penalty.
fooled me. He had me with that one.
Testing. So next up to take the penalty. Excellent penalty. Not worrying at all about the pressures of the shootout. And it is a goal in the shootout from the spot. They haven't questioned that run-up. Well, all the pressure is on the kick-taker here. If he does, well, he's up to the task.
Well done, Brewster.
It's time to step up.
Come on. He's going to miss this. Oh, no.
Stutter was
Fair
okay.
play.
Goal given.
Didn't see that one coming.
Sure
Well done,
on
Sam.
the spot in the shootout. Here's the next penalty taker.
Bit cocky. Bit cocky left. Oh, he's got me now.
So it's his turn.
I don't know where he's going now, Matty. Yes, well done. What a shootout, guys. It's the first bit of drama we've had all pre-season.
Stuttering run up, goal stands. Ready to go, the next penalty taker. And that's
nice.
penalty in the circumstances.
Really strong penalty that was. Not really placed that well, but power was key there.
Oh, it's by the post, but
went
it's
the right
in.
way as well.
So often they come out, not this time.
Up he comes for the penalty.
He knew.
And they've won the shootout.
Fuck.
So often a guessing game. Came out on top.
I mean, it hurts more if it's the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup or whatever, but it's still not nice losing to pens. Although, props to both sides because that was a good penalty shootout overall, and we've done okay. I mean, we'll take some money from pre-season there, so you know, fair enough. I say we get an extra 1.4 million, which is nice, very nice. Baldock has gone, and we've had another offer for Gareth McCleary. Like I say, if we manage to offload him, I'd like to sign a winger in his place. Loader's broken down. Tyler Blackett. Now he is one player that I definitely don't want to sell under any circumstances. He must remain at the club. Really value him. Another offer for Loader. You can see who, you know, we should hope to offload at some point, but it's tough at the minute. Barrow really impressed me. Impressed me last season, in that first season that we did. He really did. And they're just 26 years of age as well. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Consider his performances. For Kemp. Somebody who I do want to also try and develop as well. I mean, he's one of ours now. Purchased him from West Ham. Maybe a cup player, I think. There is no way I want Matt Miazga to leave this club. There is no way that I want that to happen. Broken down again. An offer for Fran Merida this time. Again, rejecting that. Maybe Loader can agree terms with this club. Loader's broken down. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Transfer offer for Liam Moore. Absolutely not. Our captain. Under no circumstances do I want him to leave the club. I've had the report on my Keo. Oh, do you know who's just coming to mind? Actually, as a winger. I know I do sign a lot of players that are related to Arsenal Football Club, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm a fan, so I have a lot of knowledge about Arsenal. I would like to see it happen. I'm gonna see if we can get him. Or I'll scout him as well. He could be a potential winger for us. I think we've completed his report, so we can take him off now. But he'll stay on our shortlist, which is cool. Let's have a quick look at how they cost it. Possibly. Yeah, I thought about... I'm going to see if my controller does the thing so I can show you that it does just go up on its own. It's not doing it yet. Has it fixed itself? Possibly. Oh, he's on loan. Damn. Never mind then. Never mind. I was really gutted when he left the club because I was like, especially because he left the Premier League. I really wanted to see him like in the Prem, or you know, I really rated Joel Campbell. I thought he got quite a lot of harsh criticism. I mean, Josh Barrett, don't really know what to do with him. I remember being so set on signing Adam Reach, and it just didn't happen, did it? I couldn't afford him, and I went with Casey Palmer, who turned out to be a really good buy for us anyway. I've had another offer for McCleary from a Norwegian side. I'm not going to try and pronounce. And another one as well from Aalborg. I'm off a loader now. I'm just like, accept. A loan offer for Brewster. See, I don't want that. I do not want this kid going out on loan. No way. No chance. Absolutely not. We can do some training now though. It's not really worth giving any to McCleary when I don't really have him in my plans. I've got high hopes for a draw, yeah. Always improve just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not bad. Unreal. Why does this keep happening, guys? Why? Press conference. We're coming up against Manchester United. Oh, they have Munier. Munier, is that pronounced? Munier. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Smalling, Lindelof, Alaba is a good signing. How is Lingard still getting into these sides? How? How? Let's praise Man United. They're a good side, and I think if we come into the Premier League and we're all like, oh yeah, fuck Man United, it's not really a good. It's not very professional, is it? As newcomers to the Premier League, we're here to stay, and we're going to be a little bit respectful. Right? Who has it in the head that Brewster's out for loan? Because trust me, he isn't. Under zero circumstances. Okay. So selecting this side, I mean, to face Man United in your first game in the Premier League is tough. It's very, very tough. But we are at home. So you could say we may have that kind of advantage. Of course, Emiliano Martinez has to start for me. I think this has to be my back line as well. Now, Nick Powell was former Manchester United. I do believe they signed him at some point and then sold him on. That has to be my mid. He's gone up to 74 rating. I'm going to grant him that. I am going to start him. Barrow out on the left. He had a great pre-season. I can't really not give him that. Telford's gone up to 67 rating. Look at that. Decent. Decent. I will put Telford on the bench. And we'll stick with that. Big game. Two big sides. To be fair, I've not actually thought the possibility of playing Casey out on the right over Harris. Could be a good move, that, to be fair. Then that could allow me to put somebody else, maybe Hutchinson, on the bench. I need like a central mid or a central defensive midfielder on the bench. I think it would have to be Hutchinson above the rest. Yeah, that looks pretty fair to me. Let's go. First test in the Premier League, and what a big test against a huge club. But I think we've got it. I think we've got it to, you know, compete in this league. We can start off with, let's just say a good start, which I would class as a draw upwards against a side like Man United.
Welcome to you all. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and welcome to you all to Premier League football.
If we lose, we lose. If we lose, it's, oh, we've lost to Man United.
Today it's Reading versus Manchester United.
If we win, it's we fucking beat Man United. on our first game in the Premier League.
It's an adventure for them. I don't know if they know exactly what's going to become of their side, but I think they'll come into it with a lot of adventure, and you go into these matches without any fear, which can aid their progress. But they're up against a team.
Having a look at their side, who they've started.
Ambitions. They've set up a squad.
So I'm seeing some different faces as to what was on that
Champions
the
League
press
spot.
conference list.
There'll be a lot of disappointment at this club if they don't achieve that.
Reading are ready to go with this lineup. Matt Niezga plays with Liam Moore in central defence, and they're going to go with one striker up front.
Who's the keeper for Man United? It's not David De Gea. I know that as much.
This is then the Manchester United lineup.
Pereira.
The lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he?
Maria
the manager,
Lindelof.
for the pressing
Twanzebe. Nice to see they've kept
feature
him.
of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Made a couple of changes.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
We just sorting my cable out. Damn it. Dodgy on me. Oh well. You know, like the lead that goes into your power pack on your like laptop chargers and stuff. The actual power thing, that was just a little bit loose.
And here we go.
Last thing I want is my laptop dying on me.
Powell, Fran Merida.
We want to try and keep the ball for as long as we can, and make sure that when we do have the ball, we make good with it. Because I don't think we're going to see that much of it, in all honesty. But I could be wrong. But it would be really good if we could get an early goal. Oh. Wasn't the right pass. Wasn't the pass that I had in mind. Well done, Powell.
Must score! The shot gets blocked. Strong header away again. The shot's on!
Wow.
They've gone for a corner.
Cracking start.
To those fans, they're excited. They probably weren't expecting their team to get too many chances today.
Oof.
This might be one of them.
Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
2 in his previous match. Really helped his team then.
Pogba. It's a very good interception. Lukaku.
Not particularly looking forward to facing Arsenal.
And it's Pogba. Made the challenge well.
Do you know what'll be good is facing Liverpool, I think. Because we played them in the, I think the Carabao Cup it was.
With a quick break here.
And they knocked us out of the Carabao Cup, so it'd be nice to get some revenge this season on Liverpool for that, I think.
Great chance to go in front.
Okay.
Goalkeeper can only harry it out.
Nice to see you hit the target there, Nelson.
With great vision here. Rashford.
Oh, Matty. Well in.
Lukaku.
Yes.
Great interception.
Oh,
A poor technique there.
I didn't think that was a bad tackle.
And that's going to
I
be...
definitely didn't think that was a...
Without question, it was not
No.
chances.
Didn't see that, I'm sorry. I don't...
Only a foul.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
It was a tough tackle. Was it a foul? Really? I thought it was a bit harsh, personally. He won the ball.
Right ambition, wrong decision, Alan.
Yeah, fair play.
That wasn't troubling anybody, Pogba.
I don't think he's going to get another chance after that.
It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition.
That was poor.
Rashford with the ball.
It's my bad. Well done, Yaidem.
Corner for
Getting back. Putting in a good challenge. Good, a crucial block. Interception. Wow. Well done.
He is a defender and out and out.
Well done.
Fantastic there.
Just a mistake.
Come on, lads.
Not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. He works so hard on his heading. He needs to do a bit more work, I think.
And that one wasn't troubling anybody either.
Nelson Oliveira. Well, here's an opportunity.
That's the
with the
pass
ball.
we wanted to see. That cut back. What have we got? Oh, no, no, no. I thought that was in.
And a big clearance. And out of play in the end.
I thought it was in. I was going to celebrate that so bad.
Looking for teammates in the middle.
Penalty.
It's a penalty.
Oh, can you believe
Straight up.
Step up, the penalty taken now to put his side in front. Clumsy challenge.
That was more of a foul than Fran Marida's tackle.
normally reliable from 12 yards.
Tried to sit on him.
Sliding tackle. Was the lad in control? The
And
manager.
he's stepping up. Fran Marida. He missed one in pre-season, but he doesn't this time. And we have taken the lead. It is early in our first Premier League game against Man United at home.
I don't know anyone more confident.
What a start.
than him.
Yeah, it is. And
What a start that is.
12 yards certainly didn't there.
So we restart here with Reading in front. And Herrera, Romelu Lukaku, Fred, Pogba. Now Marcus Rashford. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away. That's United's free kick. And here's Paul Pogba. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. And Herrera, Thomas Meunier. Romelu Lukaku, crossed in towards Rashford. Well, just
Oof.
Yeah, couldn't quite get over the ball, but decent effort.
I think Emmy might just have had that covered, you know, if it was on target.
Powell.
But only just.
Gets his cross in.
That was lovely play from Palmer out wide.
And he couldn't. And here's the shot.
Oh no, he's at the post again. That's the second time we've hit the post in this game. It was Nelson at first, now Powell.
He's got his shot off now.
Oh,
Goalkeeper got to it somehow.
Any keeper would be better at that one.
Corner given. Put the corner in the middle. Defended well.
that's our corner again.
Here comes the corner. Cleared away, well away from goal. Yeah, it's gone out of play, and it will be a throw from that headed clearance. Fran Marida. Well, there's not much in it, and when you're behind, you
Ooh,
wanna get
tell you what,
a shot.
Mounier
That's
has had a terrible game for Man United. I don't know if they've signed him recently or what, if it's his first game, but he just gave it away then, and that was close, and it was him who gave the penalty away. Some clumsiness.
What a disappointment, because that could have been the game for them.
Yeah, when you're on top, Martin, as you know, you've got to make the most of it.
The Reading fans ringing around the stadium.
And Herrera.
As you can imagine, we're beating Man United on our first day in the Premier League. I tell you what, after a bad pre-season, we haven't half had a bad first half.
Lukaku.
of our Premier League campaign.
Good ball aimed at Marcus Rashford.
First Premier League campaign. I know it's not a first in Reading history, but it's a first
3 minutes.
for us in charge.
Lukaku trying to pick out someone in the centre. Hit the frame of the goal. After
That was lucky. That was lucky. Let's see, to give him some support.
opportunity in a wider
Let's
area.
not rush this move because
The opposition backpedaling a little bit.
I'm just waiting for half time now. There we go.
That's half time.
I would have liked the chance to whip in across then, but couldn't have really asked for a better half at all. Full credit to the guys.
Running again for the second half. No change in the weather, I'm sad to say. The sky's still heavy and the rain's still falling. Fred. Palmer.
And I'm actually not sure if to even worry about getting a another winger because Palmer's done a really good job.
He's in here.
And I think
It looked a certain goal.
he could start to take up a place on that right hand side with Powell playing so well and us having Swift as well already. We've got a lot of depth.
That's a high-class header and a world-class
I
save.
think the only reason we'd need more is
Reflexes, what agility he showed there.
if we got into Europe,
Fran Merida.
which is a target of mine for next season.
Put in from the wide area. Cleared away by the defender. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It,
He's gone in
Oh.
with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
Love that we see the Premier League badges on Reading's shirt now.
David Alaba. Rashford. Fred. Manchester United putting this attack together well. Palmer. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
Oh, they're playing.
Good vision. Alan, a player I know you admire a lot, Ivan Rakitic. He's got himself a new club. He has moved to Manchester City.
Rakitic to Man City, wow.
£45 million, and for that kind of money,
Ooh.
fans will be expecting something pretty decent.
It's not a bad player, Rakitic.
Fran Merida.
I'll take him at Reading.
This might be it. Well, that could be the
No way.
goal here.
No way has Barrow just gone and done that. Against Man United.
Well, this goal really reflects how they've been playing. The underdogs today, plenty of shots and now a scoring one.
Well, I think there's a lot of self-belief within the dressing room, even if a lot of us outside didn't fancy him too much at the start here.
And the manager's decided for a change of personnel.
I've got
Starting at 2-0.
no complaints.
Number 17, Hector Bauer.
Nelson Oliveira.
It's like even though my strikers are having a quiet one, other people are stepping up.
90 minutes, half an hour to go. They've lost the ball. Threads it through. Lukaku. He has cleared it well. And that's a corner for Manchester United. Corner played into the middle. Defended well. He could cross it from here. Needs to be quick.
I mean, when you think we haven't really changed the side that much from the side that started our championship campaign for us
To make some progress.
in the first season, there were a couple of additions on the bench, but not really on within the starting 11.
Nelson Oliveira. Going for goal! That's a spectacular miss. Such a strong shot from so close.
Well, that was wild, it was rash, it was very poor.
It's the attacking midfield
I'm just
player.
trying to keep everybody happy, giving
We know he loves
other
to get
players a
forward. He's
chance
done that. He's used the ball well. And,
come on and play.
good evasion.
What on earth was
Really
that?
the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. They've got the ball back by that interception. Lukaku, Romelu Lukaku. Rashford with the ball now. And here's Paul Pogba.
Good tackle.
Tackle in. Manchester United want to make a change now. The referee's seen that as a foul. It is a free kick.
Manchester United coming off the pitch.
Decided to make a change.
Lukaku off.
You can understand that.
For Anthony Martial.
Sam Hutchinson. The goalkeeper. It's his ball. It's a very good interception. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Palmer. Swift. And now the shot! And it's back for another corner. Corner swung in. Cleared away, well away from goal. Swift. Got to be. He's got his shot off.
Oh, Nelson.
That will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. Swung in from the corner. The shot gets blocked. He's got it away. If it wasn't Manchester United, you would say the writing was on the wall here. Because they have been very indifferent today, but they've still got that history of scoring late goals. It's Lingard.
Oh, and there's one. No, it is. Oh,
Referee
no way.
for a free kick here. Well, they've got to go for it in these circumstances.
That was a bit of a let
haven't
off.
they? So an extra potential goal scorer brought on.
I think he had to do it, didn't he? He's not going to go down with a whimper. This manager wants to go down with a fight, and this is the right way to go about it.
Pogba. Well, that'll be a throw.
Oof.
Fran Merida. Swift.
Ooh,
Referee has given the
I'll
free
take
kick.
that.
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
What we've got here is the home team winning, but the away team frustrated because it looks like... Has a go here! And saved by the goalkeeper. Clasped it to his midriff.
It was worth a go.
Fred. Now Anthony Martial.
I'd love keep a clean sheet.
Defended well.
Yes, Matty.
And Herrera. Pogba.
Ooh, that was nasty, but
Free kick for Manchester United.
anything for keep the clean sheet.
Really a long way out and really a fair way off target.
Back to the drawing.
It's imminent now.
Back to the training ground, I think.
Fran Merida. Swift. Palmer. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Intercepted well. And there we have the final whistle.
Wow, what a first game. What a way to begin your Premier League campaign.
They've won and they've really looked the real deal for first 90 minutes. Long way to go, of course.
Oh, an awful long way to go. But what a start. The players judging off the pitch. They'll be hopeful of good things this season.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
It just gives off the air of a man that's really enjoying his football. And you can see him having a little...
Look at that. Oh, finally, he's gone. High school played for Walker. Right, that's going to leave us without a goalkeeper. So if he agrees to go, that's a little bit frustrating. 840k. So he's negotiating with them now. And if he does go, I'll bring in Declan Rudd. Should be interesting, to be fair. Man United won the Super Cup. No way, so who did they beat then? They beat the Champions League winners. Who were... Was it PSG? So, I mean, come on. We literally just beat them 2-0. They beat PSG 2-0, who won the Champions League. Man United only won the Europa League. What does that say about Reading? Transfer hub. It's worth just constantly. This Bruno Gallo doesn't he not, like, at first glance look like Messi? He really does. He really does look like Messi. But yeah, it's worth just having a look at players who are coming towards the end of their contracts and stuff, scouting them, because you never know who you might crop up on, and if I got a significant injury or something, or some player rocked me and was like, I want out, then you never know. If you put people in your list, then on your short list, you've got that backup then. Patrick Herman the German, signed for Crystal Palace. Oh, no way. If you guys ever watched my little Road to Glory series that I did on Ultimate Team back in FIFA 17, I think it was, Pack and Play, we'll know all about Herman the German. Timo Krul. mean, he just captained Manchester United, and he could be leaving them. Wow. He'd be a good signing because, how can I put it? We've got McShane, who is aging, so he could be a good option. And that's it, I think, off that list so far. Not doing bad. I don't want to go out and purchase Rudd just in case Sam Walker doesn't agree terms and he stays with us after all. So I want to wait and see what happens there first before I go out and purchase another goalkeeper. Because a terrible situation would be for us to end up with too many. So yeah. I think we're gonna remain with the exact squad that just faced Man United. I'm trying to think if we've come on as a sub in that last game. I know Swift did. See, ideally, I reckon if I put Azatalahi on the bench this time, and then Rhino maybe next time, just to try and keep it fair. Unless I might just put Hutchinson back on there, to be honest. Let's go. Obviously, once the cups start, we'll be able to rotate the side around a little bit more. It's early days yet. The first away game of the season, travelling to Watford. I think that's really that far for Reading, actually.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full, and the fans are getting to fever pitch. A very big welcome to you to Vicarage Road. Delighted to have your company.
And off we go.
Delighted to have the company of Alan Smith. Watford in our game today against Reading.
Well, back in
Hold
front
on,
of
Nelson.
supporters today. Martin's second day of the campaign.
Looking for a through ball.
Oh, what a start. I tell you what, we have arrived. Premier League, we have arrived.
Speed, control as well at that
We're
place.
here to stay.
Takes a bit of doing, but they got it absolutely right.
Well, they enjoyed.
Well done, Nelson.
Caught the opposition unaware.
I hope that boosts his confidence up a little bit because he's not really been
In the lead here.
at his best pre-season, and then he was not too bad against Man United, but he didn't score despite having a couple of chances. Did hit the woodwork, to be fair.
The interception. That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball into the attacking third. The shot's up.
Oh,
So close. The post.
almost instant response there. Response
Fran Merida.
from Watford.
Thought we got the equaliser then. And so did most of the crowd in this stadium, I think.
See, sometimes with world-class difficulty, I think, is it too easy? But then, with my defending, it really isn't. Because my opposition really can just go up and get a goal from out of nowhere. Nelson, that's... Oh, I thought you'd been able to get to that. Don't forget, it's still early doors. Anything can happen. Injuries, just complete loss of form.
But I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Maybe just kicked it a little bit
Good
there,
interception.
and pass goes straight to the opposition. And he can clear it here. Nelson Oliveira. He went in well. Able to make a good interception.
Who's their captain? Who's the blonde guy?
And now the shot! And that shot's blocked very quickly.
Centre back.
They've got the ball back by that.
Must be a new signing. I don't recognise him. Oh no, it's Praddle. Oh.
Striding forward, purposefully. Well, that was pressure for the goalkeeper from that through ball.
Troydini on? No.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Guiding it through the defenders. Nelson Oliveira.
Oh, he's come from an offside position.
Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
It's looking good, this move. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Now Powell. Fran Merida. Opportunity in a wider area. Letting the shot go!
Just not powerful enough. Unlucky. That would have been lovely seeing that go over the line. Not meant to be, sadly.
Nelson Oliveira. And here's the shot. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. He has cleared it well. Fran Merida.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
It's Gray. And they need to try and get the ball back now. Etienne Capoue. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Capoue!
Good save.
By the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Well, they're looking for the equaliser, obviously, and the corner could provide it. Taken by Cleverly. Defended well. Tom Cleverly. He's got his shot off now.
Amazing.
It'll be a corner. Decided that this time they're going to play the short corner. They can cut it back now. Cleverly. The shot's on. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Nelson Oliveira. And shoots! Well, here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. Corner played in. Put away, but not out of harm's way. He's got a chance to cross. It's an excellent cross.
Ah.
That's a shame, because in the end, that'll go down as a poor cross, really. they've spread it out wide here. Etienne Capoue. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, there are deep crosses, and there are ones that just don't work, and that's far, far too deep.
Looking good again so far.
Read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Yes, Marida. Hey, ref.
That's a foul, free kick.
Thank you. I meant to pass that down. I swear I just pushed down.
The opponent, it's just a mishit pass.
Sorry, that was a complete waste. That's annoying.
Forward well.
Trying to pass to, I think it was Moore.
Etienne Capoue. That's half time at 1. It's the start now of the second half. Time to get the ball in. Well, in it goes. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. Saw the goal and went for it.
Ah, frustrating.
It's Gray. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Good job, Casey.
After that tackle. Now Power.
Ooh, got sold short then.
Play well to intercept.
Well done, Nelson.
Well,
And
the player
again.
we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Attacking team not happy
tackle.
about that offside call, but you can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. He's got a beating of these defenders in a race.
And that will be a throw. Sebastian Prödl. Etienne Capoue.
Oh, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Reading's next game, Alan.
Go on, Barrow.
Just the keeper to beat. Put in from the wide area.
Oh,
He worked hard to get the cross
here
in,
we go.
but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle. It's gone for a corner. And in it goes. Opting to punch that corner away. Napoli have got their man today. That deal has gone through.
Yeah, it seemed the price was going up every week, and it's reached about 55 million. So the newspapers tell us.
Good vision.
I think he might be offside. No, he's not.
It's a deep cross towards the
Oh, poor header.
one in front. They would be a lot more comfortable if they were two in front, and they really could have been.
I've got a lot of love for Barrow, so I'm not going to dish him.
Because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
Couldn't keep it.
Good tackle.
Now, can he take them on? It's a poor touch, and the possession's gone away.
Hey, well done, good interception. Keep going. In the middle.
In towards the front post. Keeper not taking it.
Get in.
They lead by 2 now.
Well done, Sam. First goal for the club.
Really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. It's Reading who've broken through in that attack.
Well, the defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the edge of the box, and what a poor one to concede.
Well done, Sam.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Number 29.
Etienne Capoue.
Hutchinson.
De La Feu.
Well,
Doing well to keep the ball. Good play, one-on-one. He can cross it now. In quickly. Cleared it.
2 wins out of 2 would be great.
Could be Costly against a side that can break like this.
And scoring 4 goals in 2 games would also be great.
Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. That's a
Oh,
high-class
if
header.
we could score more, that'd be great as well, even better. Alternatively, as well, possibly keeping a second clean sheet out of 2 games
Etienne Capoue.
would be nice. However,
And in it goes.
very difficult to attain.
Still a chance in
Well
there on the
done.
goalkeeper.
It's not quite away yet, though.
It's a drive.
Oh, the boys are doing well. They're defending well as a real unit.
Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Test of his control now.
Oh,
Side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. Good effort this to keep going. He's clearly hurt. Etienne Capoue. De La Feu. Going for goal.
good goal. There's the clean sheet gone.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
And we restart the game 2-1. Nelson Oliveira.
Bad tackle.
What's going to do?
Silly tackle.
That's a poor challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a stupid one, that. Ooh. Bit of a fight going off here.
Yes.
Calm down, boys.
As he does.
It's getting a little bit feisty now. It's 2-1.
Short one. Gone for the ball.
Watford clearly frustrated.
Gets the other team out with a quick break here.
Listen to the atmosphere in here. Those fans certainly doing the bit to spur their team on for an equaliser.
Yeah, this game just got a whole new level of intense.
For the cross. And he's trying to get it away. Sam Hutchinson.
Oh. Sam.
Minutes left of regular time. Keep an eye on the watch because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate though. They need the shot's on. The shot gets blocked. Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our seats here. It's that close. Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Here we're going to have a substitution, and it seems as though it's for tactical reasons. Fran Merida. Etienne Capoue. Now the shot!
Oh, shit.
He's got it away.
Well, the keeper was beaten with that chance, wasn't he? And you do just wonder whether they can create something else before the final whistle.
Go on, Barrow. You've got that pace, mate.
Backpedaling a little bit.
Cut back. Cross.
Traffic, but it could be dangerous here for the opposition.
To Hutchinson.
And here's the shot. Shot blocked here. With the corner.
Corner.
Possibility of increasing their lead here. Attack is the best.
Right, yeah, I thought I was due another substitution. So, Brewster, Lafferty, possibly. For Barrow, maybe. I think. Or Brewster for Barrow. I'm going to go with Lafferty.
Form of defence, they say.
So we've got this corner. And his height could be crucial.
Coming onto the pitch,
Yeah.
number 22.
Corner played in. That's frustrating to the coaches to see a corner there defended at the front post so easily.
Alright. That's game. Just scraped together the 3 points there. You know what though, guys? If you'd have said to me, look at those scarves, beautiful riding, beautiful. You love to see it. If you'd have said to me, you're going to come into the Premier League and you're going to get 6 points from your first 2 games, 2 wins out of 2, I would have been absolutely over the moon with that. So, fair play. I'd have been happy with 2 points in my first 2 games. Do you know what I mean? As a team that's just been promoted, I know that it's very early days and it is only 2 games, but when you consider we have just beat Manchester United, first game of the season at Reading, to be fair. It's not like we went Old Trafford and did it, but we went to we hosted Man United and we beat them 2-0. So that's 2 goals, putting 2 goals past them. Absolutely outclassing them, I have to say. And also keeping a clean sheet against them. Now, fortunately, we didn't get the clean sheet against Watford. But again, I thought up until Watford did get that goal, we outclassed them. Absolutely. So first 2 games, a perfect start for us. An absolutely perfect start for us. Sam Walker's move to Portland Timbers has broken down because they couldn't reach an agreement. And this is what I meant in terms of... we'll play a conversation there, okay. But this is what I meant in terms of not wanting to go and get another attacker, because it came in that Portland Timbers had paid the release clause, but okay, so Azatalahi and Brewster both want game time now. Azatalahi, I would be willing to let go. Brewster, absolutely not. So we need to look to maybe play him in our next game, which is going to be another Premier League fixture. I forgot what I was saying now because that's just sidetracked me. But yeah, basically a really good start, and hopefully we can continue that. Obviously, I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves, but I think we could end up with a decent finish here. 1 second. I will be finishing up just after this bit of training. I just want to see who we have got next. I'm guessing it's a big game. Oh, it's Newcastle. Okay. McIntyre loaned out. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. And then cup action as well. Alright. I'm not going to open the... I will actually. We need to have a look at the squad. McIntyre's gone out on loan. Good for him. Get him a little bit of experience. One thing I need to do before I do finish up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream again tonight. I think I need to chill now a bit. I have work tomorrow, so I'll need to be getting ready and stuff for that. I want to scout in Northern Ireland because I'm currently managing their national team, and bring some youth players into the side. Guys, thank you very much for joining me in this stream on this lovely day. You must be crazy, but I'll catch you all next time.